Hey guys, Joe here, Tackle Kingdom out of the Rockland Hardware. This week on our What is New at the Kingdom, we are going to talk about some brand new product that just landed from Duo International, from Damiki, and from Raid Japan, so stay tuned. All right, hey guys, welcome to our weekly What is New at the Kingdom. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Joe from Tackle Kingdom out of the Rockland Home Hardware in Rockland. Super simple. Again, this is our weekly What is New at the Kingdom. You guys know we drop one of these every single week just to try to keep you updated on brand new products that come in the store and you know what is new, what's happening. Right now, you guys know we're working on that Rod and Reel Lounge. It's actually advanced a lot since I put that video out on Wednesday. So I am so excited about that. It is looking super duper sharp. All right, for this week, we're gonna keep it simple. As you guys can see, I'm sitting in the boat right now. I actually didn't make it to the store this morning. It was actually a long drive yesterday with that little storm. So we're gonna do this in the boat today. I brought some stuff with me here. So yeah, let's kickstart things with a brand new spinnerbait from Damiki. So really cool spinnerbait for you guys that I just received this week. This is called the TOT Tandem, okay? So this is, again, TOT stands for time on target, okay? That's the reasoning behind it, okay? So these spinnerbaits are extremely high quality spinnerbaits. So now I know you're gonna say, oh, it's a spinnerbait, but there's a couple of super cool features. Number one, I don't know if you guys can see if there's too much reflection, but how realistic, you see how that eye stands out right there? That head design is ultra realistic. They got beautiful skirt pattern. This one is a two-tone. This one actually is a brown shad, so you got that white and brown. You also feature, you'll see, you got, some of them will have these double willow blades. Some will have a tandem of this Colorado mixed with a willow blade like this here. This is a silver with a gold blade. Some of them are just gold, some of them are just silver, and you'll see one of them has actually two white blades, which is pretty cool. So another thing is that hook, that bait keeper inside here, and here I'll just flip it over so you guys can see. You see that? So it's super cool. It has like 4 nice little ribs, so it is going to keep that soft plastic on there extremely strong, so it's not gonna rip out of there. The other big thing is the hook that it comes on is a, I believe this is number 4. It's a wide gap hook, so your hookup ratios on this thing is going to be phenomenal. Now the big thing with these, again, these Damiki spinnerbaits, they're not cheap, okay? This is like your high-end spinnerbaits, okay? They're $17.99, but again, you get so many features. There's also the spacing between the blades right here is just perfectly spaced so that when you throw that spinnerbait, and I'm sure you guys have seen this in the past, especially when you put like a trailer on there, soft plastic, and then it wants to start rolling sideways, this thing is going to stay nice and straight, okay? The blades are also, you see those scale patterns on there? They're ultra realistic and they're super duper thin for maximum vibration at the same time as they're not gonna roll. So again, it's a high-end one. It's really well built. You guys know, I'm gonna show you, actually, I got some from Mega Bass as well coming soon, and then I got the Shimano ones that are like your high-end selection for you guys at the store. So yes, there is some high-end spinnerbaits for you guys, and then there is some spinnerbaits that are more like price points. Okay, so if you guys are looking for something very high quality, these are it. So I'm gonna run you through a couple of colors. I'm gonna start with the more natural colors, like this one here again was the brown shad. Okay, so again, very natural. Look at this one here. This is called your sharp belly. So again, it has that white with, this is kind of like again a greenish skirt here. You got a full-on white one here. This one here, pay attention. I have caught a lot of fish on spinnerbaits like this, especially on the Ottawa River, and look at that full-on white blade, extremely realistic. And look at that eye. I don't know if you guys can see from the camera, look how red that thing is. There is something about that red eye, I'm telling you. I've caught a lot of walleye on a spinnerbait like this. and smallmouth on the Ottawa River. So just a little tip for you guys if you're gonna go out. This is a great color on the Ottawa River, I'm telling you. Next up, we're gonna have this one here. This is called Pearl White. Very similar to the other one. See the difference? Look at your blades. Okay, so these are your silver blades. Okay, so this one's gonna be a great one in clear water situations as well. And look, it has that full-on red eye right there, so really sharp. Then you got your, this is called the snow shad. Again, it's just a mixture of white and greenish in that skirt. So again, as you guys can see, they're very, very realistic looking baits. And then you got your smelt shad. So very, very standard here. Okay, so those are all your cool, very natural shad bait fish color. Okay, now we're gonna go into these here, which could be, you know, your colors for your, again, we looked at blade colors this week, and I told you these, if you're looking for imitate bluegill, perch, sunfish, stuff like that, these are going to be great colors. As you guys can see, they have the gold blades. This is called the luxury gold. So this is going to be a great one to mimic those type of fish. And then you got this guy right here, which is your, again, this is another luxury gold type of color right there. Okay, so it has that nice realistic eye gold ahead. I don't know if you guys can hear that. The wind is insane outside right now. I tried to block the windows because it is blowing like crazy. All right, and then you got a couple of super, you know, flashy colors like this guy right here, and then you got this guy right here. So this is actually your fire tiger. You guys are well accustomed to this. And then you got your nice white chartreuse color. So that I know a lot of you guys love on the Ottawa River, because a lot of you guys commented on that video from the other day. All right, next up, super duper quick. This is more a refill. Okay, so I got a good refill this week on our Raid Japan, the fish roller like this. This is actually the 4-inch. I got a ton of 4-inch that came in. That was by far the most popular color last year. Tons of fish have been caught on these. So if you guys were looking for more fish roller, I did receive a lot of them from Raid Japan this week. Okay, so we're gonna be pretty stocked when the season starts. Okay, next up, this is actually another one from Damiki, and it kind of sucks because I didn't get a lot of my order that I wanted. And I know this is a very, very popular product. These are actually your armor shad. This is the 3-inch version. Okay, this is all I received, and I received 3 colors. They're so hard to get here in Canada, but these are extremely, again, for moping, to use as a minnow. Okay, you guys can see how it's laid out on that jig head on their little picture right here. It is just a nice little bait. You can drop shot this little bait. You can put on a little ball head as well if you want. It is extremely finessey, okay? And it's a good price point, actually. These packs are $7.99. I believe you get 12 in here. So as you guys can see, this color right here is called your, this is Tennessee shad, actually. And you see how it is two-tone colors? I don't know, I've said it a lot of times, and you guys should know this by now, but there's just something about these two-tone color. They just work amazing, okay? You also have this guy right here, which is called your flash shad right there. So again, you see how you see that two-tone. You can see right through that bottom layer of that little armored shad right there. And then you got your blue pearl right here, okay? So that is it for Damiki. Pretty cool, pretty straightforward. Now we're gonna jump into, I'm gonna go into this one here. So this here is actually from Duo International, okay? This is from Bay Rough. This is actually called your Underwalker 85. So 85 is for your length. Now, this little bait, and I didn't take the little keeper out here, but it's really cool. This thing is awesome, okay? If you guys love top water like I do, this is kind of a version of a top water. What this bait is going to do right here, this is going to walk underwater, okay? So I think on the package it says it's rated up to 0 to 2 feet, okay? So this thing is just, so this is the top, it'll just go underwater. And what it's gonna do is gonna do a walking motion, just like if you had it on top of the water. So this is just something completely different. Okay, yeah, very different. It's something that I am personally looking forward to using this year. I've never actually tried one of these. Kind of reminds me of a fluke style soft plastic, which you could easily swim right under the water. So anyways, this is a nice one. Now, it is not a cheap bait. This is from Duo International. This is a Bay Rough. It's $25.99, so it's not a cheap bait. It does come with these number 6 treble hooks, okay, these are the Duo nano coated hooks. So these things, you will not swap these. They're fine the way they are. The color I'm holding right now, very, very simple. This is actually your perch color. Okay, as you guys can see, it's fairly translucent as well. So this is going to be, look with that orange belly. This is going to be an extremely, extremely, extremely popular color for sure around our area. Then you got colors like Morning Dawn, like these ones here. Okay, I do have a couple of colors that actually came in. And then you got your Goby. So this one here, check it out. Look at the pattern on here. I'll try not to have too much reflection. You see this? This is actually a Goby color, which is really cool. They did a great job with this one here. Then you got your Tamim red belly. I believe I pronounced that right, but I'm not sure. Look at this. Look at that underbelly right there. So imagine you have that right on top, right on above under the water. This is going to be great for suspended fish, eh? Like if you're throwing this in open water, right, for suspended fish, this is going to be, and look at that belly, okay? This thing is going to attract fish for sure with that belly being that fish. And then you got this one here, which is UV flash that they call it, okay? So I don't know if you guys can see, but the top of it is a purple, the purple top there, and it's all like chromy color right here. Look at the reflection on this thing here. So that's another cool one from, again, from Bay Rough. So it's called the Seek 85. Okay, it's an underwalker, if you guys can see right there. So that's a cool one. That's a brand new bait. I try to, you know, you guys know by now, I try to get you guys some stuff that you won't really find anywhere else in our area. So this is like a unique style, again, an underwater, but like kind of a walking bait. So I just thought that was pretty cool. So I said, why not just give it a go, bring a couple in. Again, they're not cheap, they're $25.99, but if you guys want to give it a go, it's a pretty cool one. And last but not least, I'm going to show you this one here. This is actually, again, from this is from Duo Realis. Okay, this is called the this is actually called the, I believe they call it the Realist Spin 40. Okay, so this is the 40 size. 14 gram, I believe it's a ½ ounce. Okay, so it's kind of weird, eh? You can't read anything on this. This is full on made in Japan. Okay, it's written right there, you guys can see. So if you try to read any information on here, look, there's nothing you can read. But what these are, and I'm gonna actually take one out because I was looking at this morning and I was like, man, this thing is pretty awesome. So here, so it's very similar to tailspins. You guys are accustomed to little tailspins, okay? And often, you know what? The hooks are pretty sharp. It was just stuck in my shirt there. So just give me a second. I'm trying to get this thing out of here. So look at this, really cool. So it's very similar to a tailspin. So you got that a little Colorado blade right here, a little swivel. You got actually a hook behind here, and then you got another hook right here. Okay, so these are treble hooks. The big thing with this, and I looked on the package, these are number 10, so they're very small. So I would throw this on my spinning gear and make sure you have your drag set properly, okay? Because again, these are very, very tiny, but it's super duper cool. Like, look at this. Now, I haven't tried this yet, okay? I'm not actually sure, but I believe this is going to be a nice straight retrieve with that little blade spinning. And again, you get 2 hooks on here. Your traditional tailspins, often you get just you just get a belly hook like this, and then you'll have a bigger blade here. So this is a little bit different, okay? But they're really cool. Now, I only got 4 colors actually that came in, okay? So the one that I'm holding is actually called your Itaco Green Gold. So it's a really, really cool color. This one's more of a flashy color, okay? And then you got, this is actually your black smoky shad right here. So this is more a very natural color. Then you got your half mirror Hayu, which is this guy here, another extremely natural color. This one here is very, very popular. And then you got your black gold Obi right there, okay? So that is it, 4 colors, really, really cool. And I think These are not cheap again, okay? These are Duo Realis products. It's a high quality brand, again, made in Japan. These are $19.99. So if this is something new that you guys want to give a go, that is new in the kingdom this week. So on that, guys, that is it for this week. I actually have a ton more Duo stuff to show you. I just didn't want this video to go on forever, and considering I'm not at the store, it's just easier to do there, okay? For you guys, just for your information, if you guys are still trying to decide what league or where you're going to be fishing this year, I know Shootout, there's still lots of spaces available if you guys want to sign up. And I know for the Bait Fuel Tour, there's only a few spots available. If you guys plan on joining the tour this year, yeah, there's only a couple of spots left. So if you guys were still on the fence about it, I would suggest you guys sign up really soon before it fills up. Thousand Island Open, extremely cool. They had the sign up open for everybody after the returning teams were already signed up. They had an exclusive 2-week window. It sold out like this. I actually was supposed to participate, and I didn't stay up till midnight to sign up. I was up at 6. I went to go and sign up. Boom, sold out. So kind of a bummer. I tried to get on the waiting list. I hope I am. I don't know. But anyways, good job on you guys. That was insane. That thing sold out in a heartbeat. Again, I'm pretty bummed about it. I couldn't get in, but good luck to you guys. That's going to be a cool one. So anyways, on that, guys, that is it again for this week. We're going to continue working on that rod and reel lounge. I got so much stuff that came in this week product wise. It is like my stock group is overflowing. So we got a lot of work. I know you guys would say, oh, it's winter time, should be quiet. It is, but all the bookings and everything from companies, everything comes in right now. If you guys don't know how the industry works, this is how it is. You do your bookings in the fall time, and then in the winter time, at like around this period, everything starts flowing in the stores. Okay, so that we're ready for spring, right? We're in Canada here, so there's ice right now, but when that ice melts and the nice weather comes out and everybody starts thinking about fishing or getting their boats ready, your gear ready, you know, it's also time for, you know, for us to be ready. So that's why you get the products, we get the products way in advance, so we can get everything set up for you guys. Okay, so yeah, that is it this week, guys, for our What Is New at the Kingdom. I will see you next Friday for well, our other What Is New at the Kingdom. Actually, I'll see you Monday for our Level Up Monday segment. See you guys. Have a great day.